I have so many new products and I'm trying to fit them all into quick videos that showcase them. And I would love to pack a video with like 5 or 6 brand new products. I just think it's a little bit overwhelming. It's overwhelming to edit. And then I've heard from you guys that sometimes it's overwhelming even in the title of the video to see so many things. So I'm kind of trying to do 2 or 3 at once. We just had such a crazy March with so many releases, even the beginning of April. It's out of control. So I am sorry that some of these will seem late. I pride myself on being really early, you know, with releases. Some of them will seem late just because I've got to steady myself and get them all into videos where they all get their time. So today's video is going to be dedicated to 2 new products, okay? We're going to look at the Jones Road Just Enough Tinted Moisturizer. I'm not wearing it yet. We're going to try it together in the wear test. And the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Cheek Tint Shine. We're going to look at both of those products, try them on, and wear test both products today with me, Rebecca. I am a fashion and beauty editor who has written about, followed around, and shadowed and learned from some of the biggest names in the fashion and beauty industry. And I have brought Not Fit for Print Beauty right here to YouTube so that you have a sort of digital beauty magazine to look through every day or so. All right, let's go ahead and get started. One thing you're going to see, because I talk with my hands a lot, is this little guy right here. This is the Ultrahuman Ring AIR, and I am just starting to use it, sleep with it on, look at all the metadata, that half of which I don't understand yet, but it's like monitoring my sleep. I don't get enough of it. It's monitoring my stress. I have too much of it. But it's monitoring my steps, everything. And I'm having a good time even comparing it to the Apple Watch, which I'm keeping on, and just kind of seeing what this little guy is about. It comes in all different colors. I picked gold. I might switch it to this hand over here. I don't know. I'm just kind of trying it out. But I do want you to know, because they were kind enough to send this to me, if you're interested in going on this journey with me, you guys, you can look at the Ultrahuman Ring AIR for yourself using my link below. But also NFP10 will get you 10% off if you're looking at this. You know, these rings, they're monitoring everything. It's almost sci-fi, you know what I mean? So anyway, NFP10, if you want to join me on this journey, I will be talking about it and reporting back as I go along. It's kind of fun. I like being a little bit of a guinea pig. All right, let's get started now on our brand new products. So we're going to start off with Jones Road. This is the Jones Road Just Enough Tinted Moisturizer. I got the shade Beige, but there's 16 shades. Really pretty packaging. Simple packaging, minimalist packaging like Jones Road is known for, but I find this one really pleasing. This really looks like something you'd want to just squeeze and use. Or is it just me? Am I having like cute aggression with the Jones Road packaging? I don't know. Anyway, 16 shades. This conceals redness. It evens tone. It's obviously a tinted moisturizer, so it's super light coverage. Even when you build it, it's going to be light. Nothing wrong with that. It is $41, and we're going to try it on today, and then we'll run a little bit of a wear test with it. As much of a wear test as you can do with the tinted moisturizer. Mostly, I'm not even looking at the coverage lasting so much as I'm looking at, do I end up looking greasy? Does it enlarge my pores? Stuff like that. And we'll do a little bit of a check-in, and then we'll try on our Armani blush, okay? So I got the shade Beige. I think I did pretty well. I just dropped the cap on the floor, and I'm acting nonchalant like it didn't happen, but I just told on myself. All right, let's go ahead and try this on. It's a really nice shade. This is a Refer LC03 brush. What do I have on my face right now, you might ask? Just a little bit of concealer around the dark pits of despair. You can put this on with your hands, by the way. That tends to freak out my audience here on YouTube. Freaks out the TikTok audience too for some reason. So I am using a brush, but this is really like, it's a moisturizer. It's like a skincare product. So go ahead and use your hands at home. I won't tell on you. I just got to do it in front of you all, and you do tell on me. All right, so let me just show you, first of all, really comfortable product, really pretty, not slimy or greasy feeling, and I like that in a tinted moisturizer. So this side, again, we do have a little bit of color corrector right here, but other than that, nothing on my face, because I'm using that Guerlain skincare. I really think it's helping. And I thought maybe a tinted moisturizer would be kind of just what I need with the warmer months coming up. On this side, nothing then, just our color corrector. On this side, color corrector, and we have just applied our Jones Road Just Enough Tinted Moisturizer in that lovely packaging. I did good on the shade choice, didn't I? I did well on the shade choice. Yeah, I mean, if you look at this, it's really very light coverage. But if you look around my cheek area, this side has nothing on the cheek. This side does just kind of mask it a little bit. Just gives that little bit of, not even coverage so much as this kind of an even look to the skin, I think. You'd agree? I hope you'd agree. All right, so let's go ahead and do the other side here. And then we're going to have a wear test. Like I said, we'll come back and check in on it, a few hours in, and then kind of see and add our cheek tint, and then we'll let the rest of the wear test run. I don't think the brand advises putting this on the eyes, actually, but I just ran a little bit of the excess from the brush. All right, what do you think? It's really evened out the skin tone, hasn't it? Kind of nice. All right, let's go away. For you guys, that'll be quick. For me, and then we'll come back and take a look at it a few hours in and add in this new Armani cheek tint, the shine version, and see what we think. So stay right there. I'll be right back. For full transparency, I have added in lip oil that I'm testing for another video, and I put it back on about 25 minutes ago. That's why my lips still look a little bit shiny. Okay, but it's been 3 hours, so we're nowhere near the end of our wear test with our Jones Road Just Enough Tinted Moisturizer, but it's time to add in the Armani, and then we'll finish the wear test so we have on both products. Okay, there's an undoubted dewiness to this product that I thought we would look at together. It was there after I put it on, but I do think it's getting a little bit dewier. What have I been doing in these 3 hours? I never sit still. Ask the Ultrahuman Ring AIR. It knows that. It's always saying I'm stressed. Like, what am I doing? Anyway, okay, so I'm stressed and running around as evidenced by the ring reading. But I haven't been like exercising or anything. I've already showered, so I mean, I'm not like, super tired or anything. I think it's really pretty, but there is like a dewiness to it. I have very normal skin, for those of you wondering. This would be really nice, I think, for normal to dry skin. If you have an oily T-zone or your skin gets a little oilier as the day goes on, and so many of us do, I mean, even mine does, then you would probably want to powder the T-zone. I'm not going to bother because to me, if I'm wearing a product like this, I want to wear it without powder, a product like this. But, it certainly wouldn't hurt to powder it a little bit. I have not for this wear test. It looks like it's really pretty. It's still doing its job, but it's definitely adding luminosity to the skin. That's not a bad thing. I think it might be a good thing. But if it was like 110 degrees, I don't know if I'd feel like it was sliding off my face. I'll have to get back to you on that one. I'll need the weather to get a bit warmer and to wear it out. Okay, but while we're here, let's add something to this wear test. Let's add in the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Cheek Tint Shine. The Shine. See, there's 10 shades of this product now, but only 4 of them are Shine. And I got this on Nordstrom. It looks like it's sold out on Nordstrom now. I'll look for it because all of these products I'm going to put down below in the description bar. And where available, I'll always add them up here in YouTube shopping. Let me make sure I can find this. I haven't looked. It was only on the Nordstrom site. I'll look around to see if I can find it somewhere else. And if not, I'll put coming soon. I haven't looked yet, so sorry about that. So I really liked the original version. Here's 2 of the original version, Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Cheek Tint. But this is the kind of, not updated, but this is the newest version. It's the Luminous Silk Cheek Tint Shine. This one is a little bit more of a watercolor look to it. Well, let me first take you outside to take a look at this in the warm California sunshine. The 2 shades I got, and you'll see them right next to each other, are the Shine, or S62 and 50. So it's 62S and 50S. Those are right there on my arm in that order. 62S and 50S, the S I'm sure being for Shine. And I thought here we would just compare on my hand here the difference. So here is the 62 Shine, and here's the Shine on my hand. Let me really quickly go back to that outdoor swatch. I want to point something out. In that swatch, take a look at it again. At the top is where I've sheared it out. So each one is a swatch with it sheared at the very top, because you're not going to just wear it. I mean, go for it if you want to, but you're not going to just wear it non-sheared out, okay? So take a look at that. Now, I have put this shine. This is the 62 shade. I put it on my hand here in studio lighting and sheared out the top as well. And let me take one of these shades. Here's a pink one. It's kind of a Pepto-Bismol pink, but this is the non-shine version. Here it is on my hand. So this is one of the other 6 shades, which is not shine. These are a little bit more opaque, and you see it's a little bit more opaque even when I blend it out. You see the difference there? Different shades, I know. Very different shades. But here's the shine version, and it blended, it almost goes away. And here is the non-shine version. When it's blended, it doesn't go away. So it's much more, this version, the original version that they have 6 shades in, is much more akin to almost like the YSL liquid. And I prefer the YSL. Giorgio, hey, Armani Beauty makes great products, but I love that YSL liquid so much better than the YSL powder, which surprises me because I'm not really a liquid cheek person. And I like the Armani, but I like the YSL more in a liquid. So let's see what I think of these. Let's put one on each cheek and let it ride for the rest of the wear test. So let's see. Here is the 62 that you just saw on my hand. It's a really pretty shade, but I feel like it might blend away to nothing. Okay, so there it is there, and you wouldn't wear it like that, would you? Here's a clean Merit No. 1 brush, and let's just kind of dot and blend. I don't want to like pull it. I'm afraid if I do this, it'll kind of just shear it away to nothing. You know what I mean? And I have heard, I try to keep my head down before I've done my review, but I have heard people say these just blend away. I don't think that's the case, do you? Let's put a little more on. And then we have another shade we're going to put on the other cheek. Ooh, 6 dots. That's brave of me. That is the shine shade in 62. I've also got the 50 here we'll do on the other side. A little bit of staining where I first put it, so you do want to blend quickly. I'm not seeing a huge difference. You know what this feels like a dupe for, though, to be honest? And I really like this product. That Glow Recipe, they have that new cheek tint. Kind of smells like watermelon, so it's a bit youthful. But it kind of seems very similar to this and would be cheaper, I'm sure. All right, well, let's try the 50 shine. I mean, to me, this is just like a watery cheek tint. It's very pretty. Okay, let me grab my new, this is a clean Merit No. 1. I didn't want to use it together because then you guys can't see the shades. I always overdo cheek products so that you guys can really see the shade, and I am having a little bit of trouble overdoing these. I do see the shine a little more on this one, and it's not just the Jones Road product underneath it. It's definitely adding a little bit of shine. Definitely reminds me of that Glow Recipe product, and I like the Glow Recipe a bit better so far. Yeah, I'm really seeing the shine here. Hope the camera's picking that up. A little bit on this side too. I don't have any highlighter on. So all you're seeing is that Jones Road product and then this over it. Let me try to just go a bit deeper, you guys. It's interesting. There's like a gold, almost gold shine to this shade 50. There's 2 other shades in this, and maybe Armani will have more. Sometimes I'm reporting it, you know, from the Nordstrom site, and it's going to have more on it. This one I'm really seeing the shine on, you guys. And it's like a golden highlighty shine. Let me go a bit darker here just for your guys' benefit. Then we're going to go ahead and let this wear test roll on, and we'll see if this lasts. My biggest, sorry, switch brushes. My biggest complaint that I get from you guys on any sort of liquid cheek product is that it doesn't last. And so many of us put it over or under powder, and that's always a good idea. But for this wear test, let's just do the product itself. Also a bit of a glow, but nothing like this. This apricot-y one has much more of a golden glow. Okay, besides being mismatched, I'm going to let this wear test continue on. We'll check back in on both the Jones Road product and on these Armani Liquid Shine Cheeks. Be right back. Okay, it's been 6 hours. FYI, I did add in that lip oil again just because I kind of like it. So that's new. That my lip oil has not lasted 6 or more hours. I have to be honest. Okay, but let's look at what's happening here. Now, I have more time and I could have filmed later. I don't think it's fair to take a tinted moisturizer and give it a 10-hour wear test. That's just me. Let me know if you need to know. I'm going to leave it on anyway, but this is 6 hours. I think it's good. Interestingly enough, that shine that I reported at 3 hours in has kind of calmed down. And I think that is why wear tests are important. It's calmed down. According to my ring, I have not. I'm like borderline stressed now. This is kind of interesting. It's a bit strange to kind of monitor yourself to that extent, but it's kind of fun. Oh, also it tells me my body temperature is a little raised. It is? It's interesting. The metrics I got to understand more, but it's really fun. And don't forget that NFP 10 is how you can get a percentage off on yours. And they come in more colors. Okay. So let's take a look. Let's look at the Jones Road product first. Like I said, that shine has mellowed a little bit, but it still feels dewy. I mean, I feel like I have a moisturizer on. If feeling dewy is something that bothers you, then you'll want to powder it. It doesn't bother me. I don't really touch my face during the day. I'll tell you this, I like that it hasn't gathered anywhere. My pores, I can see them, but it's not enlarging them. It's a very pretty product. And I'm on this skincare journey, you guys know, trying the Guerlain skincare. And I have been not really wearing foundation, just a little bit of color corrector. So this really fits in with what I've been doing now. Just kind of evens the skin tone a little bit. A really pretty product for $44 from Jones Road. All right, now 6 hours total on that. We have 3 hours total on the cheek tint. The cheek tint is retaining its kind of golden glow. That is a really pretty shade. That's the 50S in the new Armani Luminous Silk Cheek Tint Shine. It's got a golden shine to it. It's very, very pretty. This side has a little bit of a shine, but not as much. This side to me looks like more like a regular cheek tint, and this is the 62 shine side. But look at 3 hours. It's really like it was when I first put it on. What have I been doing in the past 3 hours? Just running around again, I guess stressed. So, kind of pretty, guys. Kind of pretty. Yeah, I like that a lot. Really nice products. Do I see like, oh, if you have the Armani, you better get this. If you love the original Luminous Silk Cheek Tint, then I think you're going to enjoy this. It's not glittery or anything, the shine, and I think you'll really enjoy this. If, like me, you prefer YSL and things like that, I don't think you're going to be sad if you miss this. It's really pretty though. If you're an Armani completionist, you'll be quite happy. And it's lasted. I mean, you know, usually these products, when they want to disappear, they're not going to go 3 hours. So kind of impressive on that. And really nice. So 2 thumbs up on both products. But I want to know what you guys think. It's not just about what I say. Let me know. You know, follow me on all the socials. Check below and up here to give yourself a little purchase thing. But look for me at Not Fit for Print Beauty and tell me your thoughts, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.